Okay. What is this thing? Okay, done. Okay. Why is there no camera thing? Why does technology hate me? Camera on here. Why is it dark on here? Oh, this isn't for gaming. Oh, there we go. Okay, organizations, live chat. Okay, I just want to make it clear this isn't a gaming stream today. I just don't know how to change that. Sorry for all you people expecting me to play a game, but this is art. How do I edit stream settings? Analytics, stream health. Okay, well, I don't know how to edit it. I don't know how to make it not art. Live. Okay, well, whatever. Let's just get to it. So, for today, I'm going to be doing a painting of my favorite character from Bob's Burgers, Tina. I'll find you guys a picture for those of you who have never seen Bob's Burgers. This is Tina. Now I have tried to do this painting 2 times before, so this will be my 3rd time trying this same painting. I started off painting the canvas white and then painting it red for the backgrounds. I've also, as you can see, made some lines because I'm going to put some quotes that Tina has said throughout the show on to the canvas as well. The things you'll need for this painting is a pencil, paintbrushes, the color black, and that's mostly it for today because I'm probably just going to get the words done. I might not even get to the painting part because there's a lot of drawing and writing involved in this painting. Now I tried to make the spaces between each line even. They're each about 2 inches apart. And I used a ruler to make the lines. Now what you want to do is you want to write out the quotes on the painting first and then do the drawing of Tina in the middle. That way when you go to paint her, the words will make sense instead of having words here and then words here. I mean, you'll still have that, but it will flow better than it's saying error. More than one ingestions using primary URL. Send one stream to primary URL. What? Why does this happen every time? Every time. Error. I don't understand. What, do I have to turn this off? It's still working. Did that do something? Oh well, I'm just gonna keep going. We'll continue this. I don't know what that error message means. Hopefully you guys can still see me and hear me and everything's fine. If not, I will edit this on a video and put it up. Okay, so first thing you want to do is you want to pick the quotes that you're going to write on the painting. I found this painting, this picture, which has a lot of Tina's quotes. Now I just choose the ones that I like or some of my favorites from her over the contents of the show. And I use them for the painting. Let's see. And then I'm just gonna move this part up a little bit. No, that's too far. There we go. And lightly. Which one am I doing? Yeah, Bob's Burgers is one of my favorite TV shows. Now you want to try to do it a little bit light, but it doesn't matter because we'll be painting over it. Ow. Try not to hit your elbow on your easel. And then, so this one is, if you need me, I'll be lying down here on the floor, dying. Which she says, because I'm pretty sure it's the one where Jimmy Jr. is talking to another girl, and she's upset about it. Now, I have done pictures of Bob and Linda and Louise and Jean and Tina. I don't have any of those paintings for sale, but this one will be on my YouTube and my Facebook. I'll leave the links in below for both of those. Now you want to make sure the letters are all spaced out normal. Sorry, my dog's doing something. Peach! One second. I'm just gonna erase that. It's a little bit too far away, but that's okay. We can erase it and put it closer. There we go. Might be a little bit hard to see. Actually, no. Looks like you can see it. I've watched every single episode of Bob's Burgers. It is one of my favorite shows. Tina is my favorite character because she's awesome. She's also the oldest, which I can relate to because I am the oldest of two. So, not three, but two. Now, it doesn't matter if your letters are perfect because when we go over it with the paint, we can make it more precise. Plus, especially for like this area, because this is where Tina's gonna be on the painting. So don't worry about the letters that are there, because we're gonna be drawing her over top of the letters and then painting her. Because it just looks better when you do that rather than doing that, having to stop a word here and then have the other letter over there. It's just all a bit chunky. Okay, my brother's supposed to message me. It's gonna text him. Can you see me? Question mark. Boop. There we go. Yeah, so today is a freezing day. It's very windy here in Kingston. Nearly got blown away with my dog. I have a dog. Her name is Peach. She is 3 months old. You might see her in a video or two. I do want to do a few like training, how to train your dog videos. But we'll see. We'll see if I end up doing that. Okay, so we've almost got the first quote. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, and then we'll just go on to doing the next one, and then you do that till you get down to the bottom of the painting. Which I'm realizing this is going to take a little longer than I thought. So I might just move it because it's kind of hard to do the writing up on the easel, so I'm going to do it down like this, and then move the camera so you can see. You can kind of see where I drew Tina before, but I wasn't happy with how it looked, so I changed it. Well, I'm going to be changing it, just because her head was a little bit too big. Like, you can see I almost got her hair and everything perfect, but I'm a bit of a perfectionist and I think I can do better, so that is what we're doing here today. So I'm going to continue writing the quotes. What just happened? Oh, goodness. I must have hit something. Sorry. I hit something on my computer and it kind of did something. So I'm just going to put that there. Come on. There we go. Okay. How is everyone doing today? I'm good. Had 2 days off, which is nice. Got some chores done. Watched a really cool show called The Has Been Hotel. It was very good. I recommend it. It's also a musical, but I also love musicals. I'm a very big musical fan. I love music. I love Mamma Mia, Hairspray, all of those things. I guess this should actually be a capital. Everything's capitalized. Is it possible to be in love with twenty people. Personally, I would say no. But I guess you never know. Oh, this is one of I think this is one of Tina's most famous lines. Just when they think I'm out, those cheeks pull me back in. She's such a fun character. I love her so much. Yeah, I guess for those of you who have never seen Bob's Burgers, like my brother and I don't know if my mom, I don't think my parents have seen it. But it's a really nice show about a family that Bob's the dad. He owns Bob's Burgers, which is a restaurant that he and his wife and the kids all work in. And they just have fun little adventures. They've got a really interesting landlord with an eye patch who really likes Bob because he's always late on the rent, but he puts up with it because he likes him, I'm pretty sure. I mean, he does bring people in at one point to look at the restaurant because Bob hasn't paid rent. But they end up keeping it. They always end up being okay. And that's why when the movie came out, I had to go see it. I've seen it like 3 times. I was like so excited. Well, I was a little annoyed when they were gonna release it on my birthday, and then they canceled that. But then they released it again, so I was able to go see it. But I mean, I guess not again, but a different time. But I loved it. It was so good. I'd watch it again. It's just one of those shows you can watch over and over again, and you don't even have to have seen like all the episodes to understand what's going on, which is kind of nice. Because the other day I wanted to watch Bob's Burgers, but there were no new ones because we've been watching the new seasons. So I just put on one of the old episodes that it turns out I hadn't actually seen before, so it was good.
Hi, baby. Hello. Oh, hello, Biddy. You're so close.
Yeah, the cat's watching the dog.
Hi.
Okay, Boo, I am streaming. It just says there's an error.
Oh, what?
Yeah, it says there's an error.
More than one ingestion is using the primary URL.
I don't know what
Send one stream to the primary URL and one stream to the backup URL.
I have no idea what it means. It's like every time I try to stream or do something, it's like, nope, not today, Sherry. Well, I even pressed stop. It didn't do anything.
That.
But I just decided to ignore it and continue. I was realizing I should have maybe wrote down the quotes first, because this might be boring, just watching me write quotes. But it's okay. We're talking a bit about the show. How much I love Tina. How I used to think that Tina was going to end up with Jimmy Jr., but now I think you're right and she'll end up with Zeke.
Yeah. Jimmy Jr.'s gay.
Like his dad.
Yeah,
His dad totally is. Totally.
and he's secretly in love with
Bob.
No.
Oh. Oh, his henchman person.
Yes.
The sidekick dude.
Yes.
What's his face? What's his name?
Jeremy or something.
Jerry?
Not Jerry, but
No. That's Rick and Morty. I was actually watching Brandon this morning, Boo.
Mm-hmm.
And he was unboxing all of his gifts that people have given to him. And someone gave him an ornament of something from Rick and Morty. And he was like, "What's Rick and Morty?" And then his chat was like, "You've never seen Rick and Morty?" Oh, it was so funny. Oh wow, that's good. Oh, it's been a while.
Trev.
Trev? Really? That does not. Well, he's not that important of a character, so I can see forgetting him. But that does not have anything in my mind of significance. But we don't see much of Jimmy anymore anyway. But yeah, who knows what'll happen. I'm pretty sure Louise and a regular sized Rudy will get together. Because I just think they're adorable. I think it'd be so cute. And then Jean and that weird chick that likes to chew her necklace.
No, Gene will be single as well.
You think so? Yeah, but that doesn't mean he'll be single.
He's gonna stay in. He's gonna literally stay at Wax.
I know. And Louise will take over the restaurant. They're all just ideas. We never know. We'll see what the people write. I think Gail will also be single forever. Linda's sister. Yeah, see, after I do this painting, I want to do one of these for each member of the family. I started with Tina because she's the best. Then I think I'll do Louise. I'll just do them in order of how I like them. It used to be Tina and then Bob, but now it's Louise because I don't know. I got more respect for her when I watched the movie. Oh yeah, this one. Here's a bunch of numbers. They may look random, but it's just my phone number. Someone should go around and use these pickup lines and see if they actually work. Go around being Tina. I think I like Tina because she reminds me of me when I was in school. Yeah, kind of nerdy, not super popular, a little bit weird. Part of Girl Guides, except they don't call it Girl Guides. Ooh, I wonder if they have any board games for I would totally play that.
Well, they have themed games.
Yeah. Like a trivia thing. I don't want to leave a huge gap, so I'm just gonna... Actually, this might not even matter because this might be where her head is in the picture, but I don't know. And you know what? I could do this with anything. I should do this with One Piece too. That'd be a lot though. There's a lot of different characters. Just do it for the main cast.
There is Bob's Burgers Monopoly.
Yeah, but we already have regular Monopoly and Spider-Man Monopoly. Oh, which, James, if you're watching, do you want your Spider-Man Monopoly back? I forgot I was gonna ask him that.
You can play as all the characters,
Oh, that's super cool.
including and Teddy.
You can play as Teddy. Oh, I gotta make one of these for Teddy. Yes. That's right. I'm making them for everyone. I'll make one for Gail too. You know what they should do? They should make Gale Force wins. Into an actual game. I don't understand how it works or what the game is, but they should actually make it. That'd be funny. Well, it'd be like what they did with Sanji. They actually made a cookbook. You can buy Sanji's cookbook. It's the coolest friggin' thing. Did I spell it right? No. No. Dyslexic mind. There, fixed it.
Yeah, the two cheapest ones are Bob's Burgers and Bacon Storefront.
What's bacon storefront?
Bacon.
Oh, vacant. Okay.
And the two most expensive are Mr. Fish Owner's Estate and the Wonder Wharf.
Oh, they all sound fun. I want to play them all. Hey, I could do board game reviews. I love board games. I love them so much. It's because when I was a kid, I grew up at my cottage and, well, there's no Wi-Fi. And there's nothing else to do. So what do? You play a board game. And they're so much fun. Everyone's always smiling and happy when you're playing a board game. And we still do. Whenever I would go to see my dad's side of the family, we would play board games. That's how I got my love of board games. My favorite board game is Monopoly, but nobody ever wants to play because everyone says it's too long. Takes too much time. Which I guess it's true. It is a long game, but it's my favorite. That and Clue. I like Clue. And Pictionary. But I'm honestly down to play whatever board game. Anytime. I mean, we started doing that other roommate thing. But we mostly play, what's it called? Mario Party. But it's still fun. We also play the game of life. Every once a month. Oh, we haven't done it this month, though. We had a lot of things going on. Oh. Okay, I'm just gonna put the whole bottom row of this is just gonna be Tina's thing that she does. Because, you know, her main noise. Okay, next one. I mean, you have to have a quote about Jimmy Jr. I mean, even though I do think it would be a good idea if she got together with Jimmy Jr. Because it's like their dads hate each other. It's a rivalry. But I could understand why she wouldn't. The one episode I was watching the other day, he was really awful. She's like, "Do you want to go to the dance?" And he was like, "Maybe." And then she decided to go with someone else, and then he was like, "Yeah, I'll go with you." And I'm like, that is so mean. Like, didn't say yes until she had another option. Jimmy Jr. Shame on you. But I have really liked this season. I liked how in this season they actually gave regular size Morty, no, Rudy, uh, his own episode, which is really nice. Get to learn about more about characters you don't see often. Burgers. This one's a long quote. And I just feel like this show was good for any age. Because, I mean, the young kids won't get some of the jokes, but the adults will. It's not made for young kids. Yeah. Did anybody watch Survivor last night? I watched Survivor. It was good. I love Survivor. Great show. Still can't believe Jeff's still doing it. It's been around for a long time, that Jeff. Okay, I should have brought a pencil sharpener. My pencil's getting a little dull. I did have one somewhere. Can't remember where I put it. Oh, it's fine. We're almost done here anyway. And then gets to the drawing of Tina part, which is the hardest part. That's okay. And it's the part where I mess up a little bit, but it's alright. Like I said, this painting is something I'm trying. If it doesn't go well in a couple of, times later, I'll practice drawing her and I'll try again. Maybe not with this specific canvas, but with a new one. That's the thing. Even when you mess up, you can always just try again. Because not everything has to be perfect. And that E's too far away again. I don't know why I do that with letters. There we go. Oh, this was in the episode I watched last night. They had a Josh and Jimmy Jr. had a dance off for Dina. Personally, I thought Josh was a better person, but it is what it is. Go. It's time for the charm bomb to explode. Or we'll do that one because it's short and I think it'll fit here. Oh, you can't see. Not gonna stay like that. Perfect. There. Now we got all the words on it. Boop. It's just me. Okay, now that you have, I'm just gonna turn up. Oh, that's right. I had the camera further over before. I was like, why can't you see it as well? There. So now we've got all the words on it. Now we have to draw Gina in the middle of here. Whew. It's not an easy thing to do, especially when your pencil needs sharpening. Okay. So. So I think I kind of want Tina's head to be around here. Her body go from there. So she should be about this big. Which if we measure it, just... Oh. There we go. So from the bottom to that line there, so about 5 inches. And then we want her. Did I make that perfectly straight in the center? Exactly 12, so 6. So it should be more over here. And then 12, so it's 6. So this is perfectly. around there. So body should be kind of here. And that's 3 inches. And you want 3 inches. Approximately want her to be this big. Here's the tricky part. So the first thing you want to do is you want to draw a circle for her face. So her face is going to obviously be at the top part here. So what you can do if you can't draw a perfect circle is you make a line. And then, yeah, because how big's her body? Like 1, 2 of her. Put a bigger one on the bottom, so if her head's here. Yeah, so that should be. So you can draw a line at the top, a line at the top, and then you draw another line here. Just ignore the words. Just gonna go a little bit harder so you guys can see. I don't know if you can see. I'll hold it closer. Yeah, so you can see there's a line here, and a line here. And then if you just connect those two lines, that makes a circle. Yeah, that might be a little bit too small. I'm gonna bring it down a little bit. This is why we do it in pencil first. We'll do here, here, and then because it's got to be bigger. Here. That looks better. I'm just gonna make sure that even. So that's about 4.5 inches almost, and then 4.5 inches. Perfect. That's the head. And then you want to draw a line straight down the middle. And then one. Oops. I'm just gonna turn it a little bit more towards me because it's hard to do this on the side. So then one about not quite halfway, but like 3/4 of the way down, I guess. 3/3. And then you want one right at the very bottom of her face. Now below this, you want to draw another circle. This one's going to be a little bit bigger. Yeah, draw it right on top of Jimmy's name. I don't think we're gonna get her whole body in this one, but that's okay. We just want it to be Tina. It doesn't have to be all of her. I'm gonna fix this. It doesn't look so square. Okay. And then towards the bottom is usually just gonna put that there. Is where the bottom of her would be. I'm just gonna end up being a half circle. Because like I said, we're not gonna get all of her in. So you got your 3 circles. You want to connect these 2. Nope. These 2. Like this. There. And that's the first part. Now for her arms, they go right around the middle of this circle because your body, well, I guess your shoulders, but your arms go out the middle of your chest here. There. And then you want to draw like a pentagram for her hands. Now, I will warn you, I am not the best at drawing hands, but it's a cartoon anime style, so a little bit easier. Now, I'm not going to do her legs, because obviously we can't fit her legs in the picture. And I'm completely fine with that. I never really wanted her whole body in the painting anyway. So the second part, so this part here, where we drew the line, is where her eye is going to be. So you want to draw a circle. That looks a little too far away. Actually, it's probably there. And there. Now Tina has glasses. So we're gonna draw the outline of the glasses. Let's draw the middle square first. Tina's glasses aren't perfectly square. They curve at the bottom. It's gonna curve around the bottom. There we go. Okay, and then she's got glasses are very thick, so you want to draw another one. Not perfectly straight. And they kind of have a loop on them like that. So you come perfectly down. For some reason, I always draw her glasses super giant. Like I said, I'm working on my art skill. But we'll see. We'll see. It will get better eventually. Like I said, this is my 3rd time doing it, so it's probably better than the first time. And then it connects in the middle here. There. That's the... Oh, you can't see. That's Tina's glasses there. I know, you're probably looking at it going, it just looks like a blob with glasses, but it gets better. Now, her eyebrows go above her glasses, how I don't know how they do because they're giant. Usually giant glasses go over your eyebrows, but this is Tina. And yeah. There we go. And you want to slim her face a little. Now we have to fix this circle because her face isn't that wide. Just gonna take a look at the line. And then this side, hopefully. Kind of looks like Tina. Oh, right, it doesn't connect to the bottom. I'm like, this doesn't look right. Okay. And then her mouth goes here. And her chin is there. And her nose is underneath her glasses. There. That's part of her face. Now we do her hair. Now Tina has a bob. Very like high haired bob. And her hair is very thick. On the side, it goes a little straighter. A little sideways. I'm just gonna take this off for a second. There we go. This is actually already looking better than the last time I did it. And then bangs go like this. Okay, well, that looks good. And then from her neck, wearing a t-shirt. Sorry, I'm erasing my circles because I didn't draw them very nicely, and this it's just easier for me. Okay. So yeah, you want to kind of just draw 2 circles there for her boobs. And then her hands. You can fix the words after. Where did my actual eraser go? Might be easier. Because it'll look better when she's painted too. I'm terrible at drawing fingers. Oh well, those are my hands. Then I'm gonna draw a straight line kind of here for her skirt. And then the skirt usually goes wider. And so where's her barrettes at? Oh, right here. Okay, and there you have Tina. Now we'll get to some painting. I'm gonna use a small paintbrush. This, and then you want your black paint. Well, I'm just gonna start off with her hair. Got so focused. Mm, yeah, we're painting over the barrette, but that's okay. We can paint it on after. Yes. Straight here. Then. Yeah, you just kind of want to follow the lines that you drew. And color it in. His hair. Actually, I'm gonna come down a little bit more. And we can do her glasses as well, because her glasses are black. Um, we might have to paint over this anyway, because I gotta paint it all with the skin color. Yeah, if the mouth's too thick. Let's go over the lines. I mean, still not the best. It's getting there. Just do it around. Don't pretend they're in our pockets. I don't want to draw those terrible hands again. There. Since I only have the black up here, I'm just gonna do the words next. So you just want to follow where you wrote the words. don't know why I put it so far away from you. Now, I do it with a paintbrush, but you can use paint markers as well. I have them, I just don't know where my black one is. And I'd prefer to do this in black. Look at the I mean, I knew this one was going to be a tricky painting. Not easy. Especially drawing people. But it's worth a shot. Okay. Turn it towards me again just a little bit. Whoa! Or have the easy fall on me, whichever one I prefer. And here's the thing about painting. It might not turn out the way you want it to, because to be honest, Pina doesn't look exactly how I wanted her to. But that's okay, that's the fun of art. Because even if it doesn't look right to you, someone may see that and think it's amazing. I mean, at least I was able to do a painting. All you have to do is try. Because believe you me, I started painting during the pandemic. Because I was a hairdresser and I had no job. And I was bored. And I've always loved painting. It's something I find very calming. Also, at the end of it, you have a beautiful masterpiece that you've worked on for who knows how long. Like this one, it's only been 2 hours? Not very long. The longest painting, the biggest one I ever did, took me 8 hours to do. And I remember once when I first started painting, I did this butterfly painting, and I still look at it and I think it's the most horrific thing I've ever seen. But I posted it on Facebook, and my aunt, she was like, "That's beautiful, I love it." So that's the one thing I love about art. Is no matter how a painting turns out, what it looks like, there's always someone out there who is gonna see it and think it's beautiful. And I don't do this for other people, I do this for me. I mean, if anything else, if this painting doesn't sell, I'll just keep it, put it up somewhere, you know. I can look back on it and go, oh, this is my first Tina painting. And then, well, what I did the one time was I painted this bug on a flower. It was one of my very first paintings I ever did. And I went back last year and painted it again just to see the difference and how far I've come in painting. And it's just been from practicing things like this. I have a lot of sketchbooks where I do drawings. I will be honest, I have not practiced drawing Tina. But I will. And I'll get better. I also follow a guy on YouTube who does little videos of how to draw things. As I start to write the wrong letter. Oh well, I'll just make it extra big. Pay attention, Sherry, what are you doing? ADHD moment. Yeah, or I look up on Pinterest, find ideas for paintings, and then go off that. I have done one where I just painted something that I felt because I just randomly felt it and painted it. And it's a bunch of squiggly lines that kind of look like a forest. It just came to me. Art is like that. It depends on who's looking at it to see what you get from it. Everyone always has a different story when they look at it. Ow. It's one of the reasons I love going to art museums too. But the art museum in or is it in Ottawa, Gatineau, wherever, that's my favorite one. Probably because I've been there the most and I've already got paint on me. That's the thing, try to wear clothes you don't mind getting paint on. I mean, this is a pretty dress, but it's black, mostly black, so if I accidentally got paint on it, it's not the end of the world. But also being very careful not to get any on me. I usually am covered with it. It's just like when I dye my hair, covered in paint, covered in hair dye. Yeah, when I was a hairdresser. It was always funny because my coworkers were always like, Sherry, look at all the hair dye on you. And I'm like, yeah, but look at my client. They got nothing. So I'd rather get the hair dye on me, the paint on me, than have it where it's not supposed to be. Yeah, I've loved painting ever since I was a kid. I should show you. I should get my mom to send me my first painting. It took like a week to dry because I used all the paint on it. Yeah, I remember her telling me that story. It was cute. Teacher didn't want to stop me. Yeah, the teacher didn't want to stop me from painting because I was having so much fun. So they came in and I had my hands all in the paint and everything. And took a week to try. I have tried oil paints too, but we just don't have a setup for them to dry. I did not know how long it takes an oil paint to dry. It takes a very long time. And I did not have the space. I painted two at the same, well, not the same time, but I painted two and I had no room for them, and I had to find room so they would dry. It is fun painting with oil paints because you can do these like really good textured paintings. Maybe I will do one. I kind of have a somewhat of an area now. I can try. I just don't know. I don't know if I have the oil paints. We'll figure it out. There. We're getting there. It takes a while. Go. I guess I started at 5:30. I mean, because once you, like, once I paint it, you'll see it a little bit better. And then you can erase all the lines after. When it's dry, of course. If you erase it when it's wet, it'll smudge. I do kind of like paintings that are kind of all over the place too. Like abstracts where it's not doesn't have to be perfect. Like one letter could be big, one letter could be small, that kind of thing. Yes, I guess I started this in 2020. So it's been 4 years. Not that I started the painting, but I started painting in general. Yeah, I have one of mine hanging up over there. I'll show you. It's one of my favorite quotes. It was make today awesome, so yesterday I was jealous. And that was actually when I redid. I did it in the beginning, and then I redid it again because I didn't like how it looked. And it hangs up on my wall. But one of the next paintings I'll probably show you guys is like a landscape painting kind of thing. Like I have a few on my Facebook page. One is called Girl in Paradise. There was one called Girl Walking Dog or something like that. I sold that one. And then there was Girl Sitting on Swing with Dog. I think that's what I called it. I have very boring names for some of my paintings, but this one is just going to be called Tina. Or the words of Tina. It's just Tina and all the things she likes to say. I think one of my favorite things about Tina is she doesn't really care what people think of her. She's weird and quirky and fun just like the rest of her family. She doesn't really let things bother her. I mean, she does, but not how I let things. It's just refreshing. Oh. Look, we got enough to stick the M's out of the top of her head, just like little devil horns. I mean, you could just leave Tina like this and like paint it white and just do like an outline if you really wanted to. I'm a very big color person, as you can probably tell. Ugh. This camera will not catch them very well, but I have multiple tattoos, all with color, except for one. But that's because it's my dog, and he was black. So I didn't think it was right to put colors on his. Yeah, it'll probably be the only black and white tattoo I am very much a color person. I like color. I mean, to be honest, my hair bothers me right now because it doesn't have that color. It's just blue and dark. But that'll change. It'll all change. I change my hair a lot. But I am getting married, so I have to be good and not do crazy stuff. Yeah, when I edit this video, I'll make this part so much faster. Because doing every letter takes so much time. Even still, I think it's been pretty good in timing for it. It hasn't taken me as long as it usually does. So I'm getting better with the writing of the words. And I didn't use any of Tina's like raunchy, super raunchy quotes, because she has a few where she says some things that are quite like, okay, Tina. With her erotic fan fiction that she writes. Is that a period or not? Yeah, that is a period. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, one person liked it. That's nice. Yeah, like I said, ignore the gaming. Because it's not
Oh.
gaming, it's a painting. One. And if anyone does use use this as like a tutorial on how to do painting, like comment pictures because I'd love to see your art. I bet it's all beautiful. As, I believe every painting is beautiful. I don't think I've ever looked at a painting and thought, oh. Yeah, there'll probably be some anime paintings and stuff that I do as well because I'm a huge anime fan. Especially of the anime One Piece. It is my favorite. It is my desktop screensaver. Moves all of the characters. I am watching it. I've seen all the episodes. I am forcing my brother to watch it as well. Because he just should, because it's just good. I got him to watch the live action. Live action was good. I liked it. It took me a little while to get used to it because it is different, but I liked it. I decided I liked it. At first I was just like, they changed this. They didn't do this. What about that? And then I'm like, And then I was like, oh, never mind. It's okay. It's its own thing. You have to think of it like that. You can't compare the two, I think, is the issue. Is everyone's seen One Piece and they go in and they're like, oh, this is gonna be exactly the same. And it's like, no, it's not, because it's actual people. But everyone did a great job. I will say that. I think they all did absolutely amazing. I think they got Luffy like down pat. Perfect person for Luffy. Same with Zoro and actually all of them. I think they're all pretty perfect. Even Usopp, he got me to like him. I guess I remember liking him when I first watched the anime. I don't know. I have a lacking of liking him now because he's just so wimpy. So wimpy. It bothers me. It does. It does. It bothers me so much. But then you compare him to, like, Zoro. Zoro's my favorite. Well, actually, I lie. It goes between Zoro, Brook, and Sanji. Sanji's just a good guy. But at the same time, he can't fight women, which I get. Don't get me wrong, I get it. But it's One Piece. You have to fight. I'm like, that's gonna be the death of him. Like, everyone's like, oh, how will they die? Sanji will be beat up and killed by 100%. Because he'll refuse to fight. He won't have anybody to help him. And he'll just die. That's how he'll die. No doubt in my mind. Because sometimes, like, what if it's desperate? Like, what if you have no other option, dude? This woman is evil. She's gonna, like, take over the world, do terrible things, and you're just like, nope, she's on. I mean, it almost happened in Wano. But no. I guess I really like Chopper too. I just think he's so underestimated, and because he's got that giant form that he can do. And it was super powerful when he first brought it out, but now it seems like it's underlined all the time. Because if he turns into that giant thing, he can fight a lot of people. But it's just like, it was so scary when he first brought it out. And now they're just like, oh yeah, it's something he has. He doesn't use it often. I'm kind of like, God, it's so cool. This bounty is just so small because everyone thinks he's their pet. It's ridiculous. Yeah, but Brooke's awesome. Brooke is so cool. Can't wait till my brother sees Brooke. I think he's gonna, like, be super surprised. It's gonna be like, what? What is that? And like when the live action comes with Brooke too, it's gonna be so cool. But we're not anywhere near that. Chopper's live actions first. He better be cute and not creepy looking. That's my whole thing. I'm like, I don't want him to look creepy. Because I've seen a few, like, fan art things where they did Chopper, and I was like, no. If he looks like that, he's gonna give people nightmares. Yeah, this painting can also test people because Tina blocks out some of these. So if you're a fan, you know what the quotes actually are. If you don't, and then you're just like, what does that mean? I'm just gonna put a... I forgot to put it in before. her name is supposed to randomly just be in this painting. I had it in the last time I painted this. I mean, there was an episode of Bob's Burgers where they used a bunch of all the fan art that they had gotten. That was a really cool episode. Wish I was into art then I could have had my painting on the show. But yeah, I think after I'm done with the words, I'm gonna end it, and then maybe tomorrow I work all day. It's probably not tomorrow. We'll stream and I'll show you how to paint her and fix her mouth. I put her mouth too close to her nose. That's the problem. I gotta move her mouth down, and I gotta fix the glasses. They have to be bigger. So I'm just gonna paint this whole thing with a beige color, which will cover up the black, because I've done it before. And then we can fix it. Her body, I'm actually pretty happy with, because it kind of does look like her. I'm not gonna do hands. Might change my mind on that, but I'm pretty sure. I can't draw hands nicely, and I just don't want to do that. I don't want to put ugly hands on her. She deserves nice hands, and I can't. Hands. I have to practice hands. I do find it interesting that everyone calls Jimmy Junior Jimmy, so I'm just Junior. Yeah. Because most of the time, like when I've known someone who's been like a junior or whatever, they just get called Junior or like JR. The dancing boy. Jimmy Junior. I should do one for him too. Do his and then put it up next to Tina. I mean, Tina's in grade 8. I wonder if they'll have her change schools or it'll be like The Simpsons where they just don't age. I mean, they did age because in the movie, Louise is 11, I think. No. Whereas in the show, she's 9. But then they all go to the same school still. Because Tina's gotta be heading down. It's like, if she was 13 in the first episode. And, Louise was 9. And Jean's, I want to say it's 10. He was 10. Somewhere in the middle there. So, that means if Louise is 11, that means it's been 2 years since, like, with all the episodes of the show. So that means Jane would be 12, and Tina would be 15. And she's still in grade 8. Unless they are in high school. And it's just like one of those schools that has the high school with the younger kids. Some places do that. I don't think there's a lot that are like that, but some places do. But who knows? They never tell us. I mean, I liked how The Simpsons did like future-ish shows. Like they showed what the kids will be like when they grow up, and they were always like Lisa was always the president. Bart always got divorced and had 2 kids, and Maggie always turns into a rock star, even though she says nothing. They kept those kind of general things the same, but they changed the stories. Like sometimes she's married to Millhouse, sometimes she's not. Oh, this word got erased. I think it was. There we go. Running out of paint. See, instead of pouring a whole blob in, I use the cap. And I turn it upside down. And then it puts paint in it. But you don't have to worry about pouring paint. I think this is supposed to be heading. No, that's okay. I can get the red and put a dot in the middle. Sometimes that happens when you're writing. It's okay. Yes, I could paint all day long. Really could. You know what I'm gonna do after this stream? I'm gonna watch Pops. 100%. What did you do tomorrow at work? To be like, what did you do yesterday, Sherry? I did a Bob's Burgers painting. Because I'm like that. Explode! I want this to kind of look like it's exploding, so I'm gonna do it sloppy-ish. There. And then there's Tina's noise that she makes. Her anxiety noise. Just whenever she does something bad, it's so funny because it's like when I do something. Oh, I'm not there. See? You've got your nicely painted Tina painting. It's not finished, but that's how you start. I will show more later. I don't have any more paint. Just the black one. Oh, and one more thing. When you're finished a painting, I know we're not finished yet, but remember to sign the back. I usually sign it right at the bottom. Somewhere. I mean, you can sign the front, but then it gets on your artwork. Like if I was to sign it here, that's right where I just put those letters, so I wouldn't do that. Okay. I really do want to fix these glasses. I'm gonna see if I can just see. This is the thing. Things bug me, and then I have to fix it. Good job. I'm my brother. Thank you, James. It's not perfect, but it's getting there. Like her glasses really are supposed to go like to the side of her face. So if I just take it like this and make her glasses, that looks a little funny. But I can also take the red once it's done and paint in a little bit of this with the red instead of having so much black. Because, and I'm also going to outline her glasses as well when we do the rest of her outfit, because Tina wears blue, a blue shirt, and a dark blue skirt. So this whole thing will be blue, this will be beige, this will be beige. Glasses will be white. They're white with her black eyes. Pretty sure she has brown eyes though. Let's see, let's look at the picture. Yeah. So it's not exactly, you can't see because it's not focusing. It's not perfect. That's Tina. But it's still pretty good. But yeah, like I said, it'll get better once we do the colors and stuff. Not tomorrow. Keep saying tomorrow. Next time. Because I'm not going to be here tomorrow. I have to work all day. 11 to 7. Long shift. Oh, and don't forget to clean your paintbrushes after. Do not leave them dirty like this, because if you leave them like this, they'll go hard and then you won't be able to use them, which is usually what happens when I do painting. I forget about them because of my ADHD and don't wash my paintbrushes, and then you have a lack of paintbrushes. But I will wash this one. Yeah. That is how to paint a painting. Part 1.